Welcome to ChessWhiz TV episode 386. Today is Who Cares? Because I'm your host, The Wiz. Today we're going to play sideways chess, which is something nobody's ever done, hopefully, because it's going to be awful, and hopefully no one will ever do it again. So you take a chessboard and you turn it sideways, and then you set up the pieces. What's going to happen? Pretty weird position. I think that this will be the world's most stacked pawns ever, and by stacked, I mean literally stacked. I mean, you think triple pawns is bad. Let me show you. Let me show you what this is, okay? Look at this chess position. Does this not look stacked? This is what? 7 pawns stacked up. Now, you can't put the 8th pawn here or the whole thing crashes. So let's just do continue from here. Actually, let's make sure that we have the fen. Do you know what that is? Then never mind. Let's do continue from here, play with a friend, 1 + 4. And let's just see who wants to try this. So it might actually crash and not let us play. Oh, it let us play. That's awesome. Fantastic. So let's throw this in the chat. Who wants to suicide themselves against this chess position? It's going to be good. So the pawn on the first rank, I think it can move 2 squares or 1. And after it moves 1, it can still move 2. Chess is so cool. Uh-oh. Which color am I? Am I black? I think I'm black. I think it's his turn. Yeah, I'm black. Okay, so let's promote something. Oh yeah, I'm winning by a queen. This is so easy. So sideways chess, let's see how it works. Let's see if it's playable. We could not, what is up with this microphone? Add the 8th pawn. You can't add a pawn on the 8th rank for your starting position. He's like, yeah, so you can't really move anything until you get things promoted. So let's do that. You can actually promote. Let's just type LOL. It's not often that I type LOL because I feel like it's a very impactful statement. If you overuse it, then it loses its impact. But right now, I think it's pretty fitting. It's like a code. Look at that though. Look at that. Oh, my queen is going right there. It's an awesome place for the queen. So because the pawns are all stacked vertically, they cannot move into the center, which means the center is this huge void of nothing. Oh, he's going to try to checkmate me right there. It's actually like nothing can move to the center but pieces. So this is a really stupid chess position. We'll learn here shortly when we realize that the pawns cannot engage with anything. All they can do is kind of get out of the way and promote. But hey, stupidity, that's kind of the point of the show. So it should be fun. Lichess Kleiner says your stream not clear. Okay, let's promote some more. How many queens can you really make before you start owning it up? Look at that move. Oh, my rook is under attack. I don't care. Oh, now he's guarding himself. He's guarding himself. That knight is a weird knight. Should I just move here? I mean, it starts to feel like I shouldn't get too close, but you do remember all his pawns can capture like this, but they cannot get to me. They can't get 2 ranks out, so I'm completely safe here on the D file, I guess you might call it. Okay, I think I'm going to try to promote some more. The other thing I can do now is bring my other queen out. Bringing a lot of attackers to bear on whatever I've just circled. What is that, B3? Will be pretty difficult for him to defend. I don't see how he can easily bring defenders to that. Actually, why don't I just checkmate him? Yeah. I mean, how can he defend that? He can't defend that square. So I could just do that, and then can I checkmate him? Oh, so if he plays his knight back, yeah, maybe I can't checkmate him. Oh, how obnoxious. Maybe I could take this pawn and do something with that. Is that a free queen? No, but it's a free knight. I'll go this way. It's a free knight. It's pretty cool. Now he can't advance his pawns. I should probably promote again. Wow, I just feel so rich. Like whenever I need an extra queen, oh, I got that here in my stack of pawns. I'll just promote another queen out of this. Now I'm threatening checkmate. Yeah, this game is like having an infinite supply of queens in your back pocket. And whenever you need one, you just, there we go. Let's do this. Pull one out. This is kind of funny. I find this to be humorous. Huh? I'm no longer finding that to be funny. Oh, this is getting less and less funny. Over time. Let's try this move. No, Oh, man. Everything is guarded. So let's get the bishop out. I mean, this could be a deadly check. His king is kind of exposed, right? Don't forget, his pawns can only move down. Oh. Ooh. Why didn't I see that? It's probably because I'm blind. Nothing serious. So he could check me here. Oh, he checks me there, giving me a free queen. Whew! I am so thankful for my opponent's blunders. What is that? Semicolon / some kind of hyperlink protocol. I think I pretty much have this as a win now that I took a free queen. It's hard not to win when you have just taken a free. Don't throw that away. No, don't throw that away. It's hard not to win. Hard not to win. I do appreciate all the free material because I've not been making the best moves yet so far. Where's the checkmate? Where's the mate? Let's bring the rest of this out here. Should be a simple matter to finish this guy off. Everything's guarded now. I just feel like I'm so smart because everything's guarded. Yeah, ChessWhiz, you're a genius. The pawn is guarding that. Let's go there. Now I'm threatening checkmate. I think I got this guy. I think I got it. You want to play next? Are you watching or you want to play next right now? Let's do it. I'm sure you can promote some queens, and that's pretty fun. So let's try this from position. I think you just click right here. You copy link address. No, you just click it. Good name, Aux. That was pretty fun. And then we do continue from here. Wow, sideways chess is not what I expected. I thought there'd be a ton of promotions, and instead there were just lots. Not a ton. Well, it was interesting. Got a comment in the chat. He says, this is not confusing at all. Oh, liars in the chat constantly. But I missed that. Says, he says, sideways chess during a sideways market. Eh, Kronos? Oh, you're so subtle. He's calling me Kronos, which is my secret name. If you look that up, you'll find out what it means. Just put in ChessWhiz. No, don't put that in. Never mind. Never mind. I have a YouTube channel where I go by Kronos. I think if you go to youtube.com, I love going there. If I go there right now, you're going to see all my favorite YouTube videos because, you know, it customizes the homepage, so I better not do that. Otherwise, you'll see some secret information about me. But, oops, I just did it. Kronos. Let's just search for Kronos and see if I come up. Kronos. Dude, nope. Nope. Oh, nope. Not safe. Nope. Whoa. Okay, so there's no me there in Kronos. I guess I'm not that popular. How do I checkmate? This could work. Look at that. Look at that move. So I'm noticing an imbalance here. As I promote, it exposes my queen first. But as he promotes, it exposes his king first. So this is not a fair position. We actually need to reverse some things in order to make it more fair. Let's get the queen out of the way. Make a queen. Get the queen out of the way. Make a queen. Oh, I love it. I love it. So it's a Bitcoin channel, though. So what if you type Kronos Bitcoin? Then are you going to get me? Oh, there I am. #1, how to read historic Bitcoin prices. Can you see that? Yes, that is me. Cool. Yeah. So I think he's talking about the Bitcoin markets when he says the markets are sideways. However, he could be talking about the stock market because the stock market right now is sideways. So sideways. It's on my wrist. That's how I can tell it's sideways. It's like, oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going down. Yeah, sideways. More queens. More queens. Wee. What am I trying to say now? I have something really smart to say. Yep, the market's sideways. Okay, take the knight first. This setup looks fancy. Take the knight first. I want to know more about that. I don't see a way to do that. I just need more queens. Man, I got 3 queens. I only have 3 queens. I need more. With 4 queens, I'll have more than 3. So that's my plan. Okay, so is he planning something? Nah, I'm not worried. Okay, now that I have 4 queens, the next step is to get 5 queens. Oh, I'm having so much fun. You guys think, why does this guy stream? That's the answer, for fun. I actually do this for fun, which is great. there's not a lot that you can do in your life for fun if you really think about it. Like you have 24 hours in every day. It's time to wax philosophical here. So I'm waxing right now. We have 24 hours in every day. I'm going to take this for fun. I'm taking it for fun, man. 24 hours. What do you do during those 24 hours? And how much of that are you doing for fun? What's really mind-blowing, which you'll discover only if you are honest with yourself, which people rarely are. What's really mind-blowing is, oh yeah, skewer some queens. Nope, just hang my bishop. Similar, I guess. I feel a little exposed down here. Let's try to get undoubled pawns. Let's do this. That's pretty cool. Is that a lot of the things you do that you think you're doing for fun, if you actually stop and say, why am I doing this? You'll realize it's not what you want to be doing. It's really mind-blowing if you realize that. For example, so I have some friends over at my house. I tolerate friends sometimes. And let's take some queens. And they're like, let's play a board game. Okay, so the board game I want to play is a board game which is so intense. It's like a circus. It's called Through the Ages because it takes ages to play. Like seriously, it takes forever to play. But of course, I'm not going to suggest that because my opponent, my friend, would have no fun. So we play, who knows, Candyland, something stupid, right? But I think to myself, oh yeah, this is fun. I'm spending time with my friends. But if I were honest, I would admit, oh, I could have had a free queen. I guess I'll have it next move. Yeah, I don't think you can win now. I'm ahead by 2 queens. It's a lot. If I were honest, I would admit that I'm not doing that for fun. Now that's an extreme example because I just said, oh, this isn't something I want to do, and then I did it. But imagine something that you didn't really think about. Like let's say you're on a softball team. So you go out to softball practice, and when you're there, you don't even realize that's supposed to be for fun. But if it were really up to you, you wouldn't be doing that. And this is really common for introverted people because they get caught up in extroverted activities and then they suddenly realize, or actually they never realize that that's not what they want to be doing. Very, very common. I'm introverted, so that happens to me a lot. Continue from here. But this is fun for me right now. And that's pretty remarkable. What do I click? This button? Let's play more of this stuff. It's pretty fun. Click that link. Good friends of mine. I see Jay Chosen in the chat. I see Ans Jovis86 in the chat. I see Program Fox. These guys have been watching for years. So I just want to say thanks for sticking around. It's been a lot of fun. I've been kind of repeating myself. It's been a lot of fun over the years streaming with you guys. So thanks. It's actually been specifically over 3 years that I've been streaming, and none of you guys have watched for that long, but I have. I'm the longest time ChessWhiz TV viewer that exists. I'm going to try trading my bishop for a pawn. It sounds stupid, but that pawn is going to promote. So let's catch it first. That's my plan. Of course, when I take it, then he'll have his bishop out here and he'll be able to take my pawn. So I guess I didn't get much for it. But I am the black player here. I did move second, which means he'll have some kind of advantage. If he ever has an advantage, he ought to have an advantage right now. How do I get the rest of my pieces out? Just keep pushing. Oh, I feel great. I feel great right now. How do you guys feel? It's the beauty about these videos. There's so many good videos on YouTube. I mean, there's videos of funny things, there's videos of intellectual things, there's videos of inappropriate things. There's so much you can watch on YouTube. And yet, you watch this doofus playing this sideways chess. Like, why are you spending your time doing this? It's a great mystery to me. Hundreds of people. And that's, I guess, not very many in the grand scheme of YouTube, but it's still a lot of people. If you put them all in a room and you're like, wow, all of these people watch this video? Like, that's a lot of people and are doing this. And so I think the secret is they don't have anything better to do, which is a pretty depressing secret. So let's not talk about that. Let's instead pretend that the secret is that there's something special about having fun. About really just doing what you want to do for fun, and it doesn't harm other people, which is really beneficial because a lot of the things we want to do for fun are quite harmful for other people in one way or another. For example, if I do some hard drugs and I get strung out, then I might be an ineffective member of society, and that indirectly is going to be harming people now or in the future. How I behave while I'm strung out might harm people as well. Is this going to work? I think this seems safe. So even recreational drugs actually can harm people, even though you're like, I'm not hurting anybody. It still can be harmful. But this definitely not harmful. I mean, sideways chess, and I mean, what's the difference between sideways chess and cocaine? I mean, there's definitely a difference. For example, one of them is more expensive, so I'd like to just checkmate this guy. Checkmate Jimmy X. Crepuscular goes down. I did have an extra queen. I mean, every one of these games, it's like, oh, well, he has an extra queen or two, so I guess it would be normal for him to win. But this time, let's fix the king-queen position, because when white gets his pawn out of here, he's promoting his queen. But when black gets his pawn out of here, his king is exposed. That is not fair. So let's actually reverse these so that both players' queens can come out, and then continue from there. I know it's back. You're not supposed to do that in chess, but we're having fun. We can break the rules. So that's why I think, just to loop back a little bit to an earlier point, why is this microphone so close to me? Get out. That's why I think people watch this show, is because it's actually kind of refreshing to watch someone genuinely have fun. There's so many pressures that we have on our lives, like, for example, people pushing on us, that are unpleasant. And so to actually say, this is an example of a situation where nobody's pushing on this person, it's like, try that with me. Go like this. You don't have a microphone, so I can't hear you, but still. It's very refreshing. You know what I mean? I think there's a natural attraction to that. Oh, it's my turn. I got a comment on a YouTube video the other day. It's one of those videos where I sat there for about 10 minutes and then I realized that it was my turn. On the first move of the game, I'm like, oh, white starts the game. That's really intriguing. Now that I know that, I think I'll make my first move. And the comment insulted my intelligence, which I was perfectly fine with, because I had some intelligence to insult. A lot of people are just like, there's not even anything there. It's like, you have such a stupid brain. Oh, wait, no, you don't. You don't have any brain. So I'm actually kind of nice that he insulted the intelligence I have. It's pretty good. So let's see. There's some things in the chat I want to highlight. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, you should join one of the live shows. Right now, it's every week on Sunday at 3 p.m. GMT, which is really hard for people to convert. So you can type, what time is 3 p.m. GMT in your computer. That'll help you. You can also just listen to me as I say that is 11 in the morning Eastern time. So you have to be a heathen if you live on the East Coast of the United States or in the East Coast of Canada, which is a great place, by the way. A little bit colder, rather than that's quite good, because that's right during church for all the church people. And then on the West Coast of the United States, why, over there, we have a fantastic situation. He's trying to checkmate me. What a rude fellow. He's trying to checkmate me. What should I do about that? I should stop and look for a moment here. Maybe this move. Yeah. Not getting checkmated is my favorite activity right after snorkeling. What was I saying? Yes, 8 in the morning on the Pacific Coast of the United States. You should join the live show, because on the live show, you can type in the chat and I'll read it. For example, Jay Chosen, who's just a fine fellow. He's just a perfect specimen of a human being. He says, I have this problem with knowledge. See, you can't type that. Oh, you can put it in the chat, in the comments. Never mind. I have this problem with knowledge where I want to discuss crazy things like the multiverse or advanced physics topics, and nobody else wants to discuss those things. Man, Jay Chosen, I have news for you that will maybe make you feel better about this, which is, oh, my pawn. That's not the news. Hold on. I have other news beyond that. Is he gonna win? This is terrible. I'll get second place. At least I'll get second place. This doesn't look very good. How could I not lose? I love not losing. It's my current goal. Oh, I'm with my queen here. He'll move his queen here, and then he'll take my bishop. Oh, I'm out of time. I'll do it anyway, even though it's awful. Where was I? Yes. He was saying that nobody wants to discuss crazy things like the multiverse or advanced physics. You seem like my kind of guy, Jay Chosen, because that's exactly what my friends don't want to talk about. But there's something I've learned recently, which is that if you tap your fingers like this, it makes you appear dominant and intelligent. Try it. Go to a meeting with 6 or more human beings and go like this. For a while. You have to do it for a while. And then you'll notice you haven't got any queen. Then you'll notice everyone's looking at you like, what's he going to say? He's going to tell us about the multiverse. And of course, then you can just say whatever you want and they'll eat it up. So that's what I've learned. It's fantastic. I'm down a queen. So I better promote me a new one. It's true in real life too. You know, you're like, oh, my queen's dead. Ah, I get a new one. It's more emotional than that, but that's the general idea. He promotes, I promote. Now I'm still down a queen, and now my next queen is pinned. There's something else I want to say to you, Jay Chosen, but it's hard to articulate because even though my IQ is enormous, it's not big enough to articulate this complex idea. But I'm going to try. You'll have to bear with me. The idea is, life, it helps if you go like this and then look down at your hands. So hold on. I'm also trying to play chess at the same time. You got to cut me a break here. How many people are doing this right now? Right now, there's nobody but me. So you definitely have to cut me a break. This isn't going very well. I suppose losing at chess is still an activity. I want to play my rook here. Yes, now I can. Perfect. Losing at chess is still a thing. It takes concentration to lose at chess. Like apple juice. It takes concentrated apple juice to lose at chess. So cut me some slack. What does that even mean? Like if it's slack and you cut it, then it's like really slack. Oh, good. So it doesn't make sense. Cut some slack? What is he doing? He's giving me all the things. Thank you. I want to checkmate him. Will this work? This is starting to look exciting. I got a queen for a rook and bishop. That might not have been a good trade because he can take this. Yeah, I think that was a bad trade. My rook is hanging. Don't let that be lost. My time also is kind of low constantly. I have a message for you, Jay Chosen, but I have to promote another queen so I could checkmate. I feel like if I had one more queen, then I could checkmate. You know that feeling where it's like, I just don't have enough queens, but if I had one more, just one, then I could checkmate. The truth is, no matter how many you had, you would still feel like you needed one more. Is this smart? Is this smart? Probably not. How am I not in checkmate right now? Hey, this is a cool move. Too bad he saw it. Checkmate. Oh, good game. Good game. That was Ron Depp, so of course I lost. But I got second place. That's pretty good. GG. Pretty good. So let's play more from this position. Sideways chess is really awesome. What I was trying to say is that Jay Chosen, the world is an extremely, like he's complaining no one wants to talk about the multiverse. The world, like understanding life, is an extremely, extremely complex problem. Extremely complex problem. Like more complex than you even realize is complex. You can sit there all day and just be like, how complex is it? And uncover layers of complexity and not even understand them, just uncover them. Be like, okay, so let's see. What is my hand made of? Wow. And then you're like, okay, what is this room made of? And then the universe. Okay, so how am I supposed to behave in society? Like, whoa, I'm not the first player. Let's slow down here. Like, so complex. You uncover complexity for all day, let's just say, and there's still more complexity. And this overwhelming complexity. So for the average person who wants to, for example, live his life, there's so much to think about, such as, what am I doing here? What should I be doing? Like, what am I doing here is a big question, because, like, where did you come from? I have no idea where I came from. So if you want to actually just live your life, get up in the morning and eat some food, you have to make huge assumptions, like bigger than this camera can show, assumptions about the world in order to do that. So for example, you can't think about, well, is this a universe or a multiverse? Did it start with a big bang, or was it more like a Or would another universe collide into this one through a multidimensional space? You're going to starve to death if you focus on that, because there's no way you're going to figure it out. You're just going to fry. So there's a few people on this planet who are wired super weird, who like do that for fun. But the vast majority of people, that is not a useful activity for them. And it's actually rational for them. For the weird people like Jay Chosen and I, who are like, oh yeah, so let's think about this multiverse. We think that we're the smart ones because we think about multiverses and they don't. But actually, our lives do not move forward when we think about this stuff. They're not beneficial. It's not pragmatically useful. What am I doing? I want to bring out more queens to ponder the multiverse. It's just trivial. I need to target this location right here. That's what I need to do. Because that's how Rondep owned me. So let's go here, because that guards this weak point. and then continue moving my pieces around. It's not useful. And so they're actually being rational. When you say, oh, that's an irrational viewpoint, they're actually being rational. For example, let's say they believe in the flying spaghetti monster. Or let's reduce it even further and say, let's say they believe in an all-knowing deity that is leading their every decision. Like they're constantly being guided by this deity. And you're like, are you sure? You seem crazy. But actually, it makes sense for them because it allows them to function. If something bad happens, they can be like, oh, the deity has sent me this bad thing and I feel safe in this situation. If something good happens, like something good has been sent from the deity, like constant intervention. Now you, if you're an extremely rational person, might be looking for evidence of this and conclude that there's not such a level of interaction. And I might be offending some people who believe this right now, and that's okay. It's okay to get offended on the internet. There's several offensive things on the internet already, and I'm just adding one more, so who cares? But for you being rational, you're like, that's not rational to think that, because obviously there's another explanation, which is the bad thing happened by chance. But for them, it's actually rational for them because it allows them to function. I need to keep moving my chess pieces here. It allows them to live their lives. And if they say, well, that might not be true, and they doubt everything, then they can't function. And that's not rational. It's not smart to be like, okay, I guess I'll starve to death today because I can't figure out what's causing everything to happen. You know what I mean? Certainly you know what I mean. Because I'm talking. So that makes sense. I'm looking more in the chat now. You guys wish you could see the chat, don't you? There's a lot of words in the chat, so that's very difficult for me. Not very good at that. One comment says, come on, people are discussing politics, which is not very useful. Well, it comes back to feelings, I suppose, in my opinion. Let's do this checkmate. Let's do that checkmate. Checkmate! This seems familiar, doesn't it? Like, I just played this checkmate. Let's play one more sideways chess game. Then we're going to have to call it a show because it's a show. But we have time for one more. This will be the last one. Good game, Augs. I seem like I've checkmated you before, but I don't mind doing it again. That was fun. It comes back to, I think, what topics make people feel emotionally more comfortable? Oh, and the white piece is perfect. And what topics make them feel emotionally less comfortable? Talking about politics is something where they can express their frustration or their anger or their opinions in some way, shape, or form that makes them feel like better because they said things. Talking, people love talking. And the multiverse, you can't really express your really strong opinions about the multiverse. Instead, you just kind of have to listen and think. And that is not as fun for many people. Let's get some more queens out here and then decide what to do. I'm fighting against an anonymous, which is kind of scary. This is the final game, so if you want to play me, too bad. Let's be honest. Okay, so he's lining up against this pawn, which doesn't make any sense. But what if I could checkmate him right now? Let's bring out these queens. I guess this offers a queen trade. That's boring. Is that a free queen? Oh. I try to take free queens. I don't always take free queens, but when I do, it's because I noticed that they're free. He says Mao. Oops. Oh, there's an L in there. I thought he was a Chinese dictator. No, he's just laughing his off. Something similar. Anyway, this looks like the end of the show. As soon as I checkmate him, it's going to be the end. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, if you didn't, well, I'm sorry you didn't. We broadcast as I. Oh, it's not check. No, this is so stupid. Just get out of my house. Just get out. I'm not ahead of queen anymore because I traded my queen for a bishop like a genius who does that kind of thing. There's two kinds of geniuses, the ones who don't and the ones who do. Obviously, I'm the kind of genius who trades his queen for a bishop, which is the second best kind of genius, if you think about it. Now how am I going to win? Let's do a fianchetto here. That'd be dumb. I need to get more queens. Queens is where it's at. I moved that so I could promote, but I'm already regretting it. It's going to get kicked around. Like, he could move here, of course, which doesn't make any sense, but he could do it. So I've told you when we stream live, there's also a YouTube channel, which you're probably odds are watching right now on the YouTube channel. But it's a really weird experience for me because right now I'm producing the video and there's live audience. So it feels like I'm talking to the live audience. But there's also a different now when you're watching it on YouTube. And so it's like I'm kind of a time traveler right now as oh, my queen. You know what I mean? I think you understand. You don't, never mind. But anyway, it's on YouTube. And then if you want to see more episodes than YouTube has, there's only like 384 episodes on YouTube right now, you might run out. And so you can watch the newer episodes than that by supporting on Patreon, which is patreon.com/ChessWhiz, I think. Let's run him out of time. I'm tired of chess. Is he going to try to checkmate me? That's very rude. This is a weak point for sure. Start with check, and then I'll put the bishop here. Is this going to work? The only thing to do is kiss my finger. And then this will block off the rook. Okay, we're back in business. I survived. Oh, now what do? I can't push sideways. So, a new queen. That's my backup plan. Make another queen. Okay, now I've just gotten forked in the queens. This is very difficult. Let's go here. It's kind of fun, though. He should be making queens, but he's not. Don't tell him. I don't want him to make queens. I want queens. I'm gonna make 3 more queens. Never mind. I don't have time for that. What am I gonna do? I'll move right here. Oh, no, I'll take that for free with my bishop. There we go. Now we're talking, and I can pick this up if he takes me back. So, okay. So the strategy is hope he blunders. Then when he blunders, take his stuff for free. And that strategy is working great. So let's take that for free now. Then let's bring the bishop around. I'm almost out of time constantly. Let's just put it back here. Oh, I guess I regret that. He's making a new queen. Whatever. There's constantly new queens in this game. Queens are normal. Besides YouTube and the other thing, there's also a whiz letter, which I never tell people about on the show because I forget. But there's a mailing list that I never send mail to, which is an interesting kind of mailing list. The last time I did was many, many moons ago. I'm trying to play chess here. Give me a break. And you can sign up for that on the website, ChessWhiz.tv. That's a great place to go, actually. Oh, another queen for free. ChessWhiz.tv. Be sure to spell it correctly. It's spelled like, is that on the screen right now? The word ChessWhiz? Let's take a look. Yeah, look, it's right down there. I hope I pointed to the correct corner. ChessWhiz.tv. Over there, you can see the next episode. And man, the next episode is going to be so good. We had an episode called Stuck King Chess, where the king could not move unless it was in check. And it was just locked in the middle. It couldn't castle or any of that boring stuff, right? But we're going to take that to the next level, next episode, which is next week. Everything's next. And it's going to be Stuck King, twice as stuck, twice as king. It's going to be glued King Chess, where you can't move your king even if you're in check. Man, I am happy just talking about it because as soon as you're in check, you're going to lose. You can't move your king out of check. So that's going to be so much fun. Kind of like this position. Look how fun this position is. Look how fun this position is. It's about as fun as this position, which is extremely, extremely fun. Okay, I'll take your stuff for free. I think Anonymous is starting to... oh, I'm lucky. I kept my pawns, and he lost his. Well, there wasn't really perfect play this game. Oops. Let's take that before it gets away. There we go. Got it. There wasn't really perfect play, but there was play. And that's the important part of the show, the play. The fun play. Oh, no, I don't know what to do anymore. I have to make a new plan. Make more queens. I'll use my old plan. This plan works pretty well. Oh, I lost one of my pawns. No, I'm depressed. If I check him, it won't be stalemate. You guys know that rule, which is like if he can't move, then it's stalemate. He says stalemate me already. What you have to do is check every move. And if it's not, what I'm trying to say is it won't be stalemate if you check every move. That is a cool looking checkmate, by the way. I want to draw the arrows because I like arrows. I can't draw the arrow going the other way. But anyway, something like that. That's a cool net right there. Cool. That was fun. That was fun. Looking forward to the next episode. Looking forward to life. I hope you guys are looking forward to life. I hope this video somehow cheered you up and changed you into a person who's a little bit more optimistic about the future, because the fact is your future includes dying. Whoa, I'm gone. It includes dying, which is kind of depressing. So forget about that part and enjoy the part before that. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.